Hi, everyone. Welcome back to our IMI Global webinar series, Get to Know Your CVS. Today, I have Christine with me, and she's going to tell us a little bit about herself. I've got a list of questions for her to answer. So thanks for joining us, Christine. We're glad to have you. So if you can start off by giving us a little bit of background. So tell us a little bit about yourself, and we'll just get started from there.
Okay. So originally from Dodge City, Kansas, and had pursued my bachelor's in ag business over at Fort Hays. Did equine science at Kansas State University. So probably first real job was with New Sham Choice Genetics. Worked in their farrowing department there. Moved out to Colorado, worked for JBS for a couple years, and moved down specifically to the Castle Rock area where I joined in with IMI Global, and really happy to be here. Verification was brand new to me, and I really enjoyed it. Really enjoyed what I've learned here.
Awesome. Well, you have had quite a experience before you got to IMI Global, so that is awesome, and I think that's probably one of your strong points is you've got a wealth of knowledge prior to coming to IMI Global and having that kind of background before you came. So that's awesome. So kind of transitioning, Christine, tell us a little bit about what your role is at IMI Global and what's your favorite part of your job.
So my role here is basically the main point or main contact for all of our clients. So I'll get everybody started up with their verification, starting with their paperwork to get enrolled into the programs. I help walk through any questions and concerns clients have. And I'm the main reviewer. So after the auditor actually fills out their checklist, does their on-site, I do the final review and give approval on that or help walk our clients through if there's any non-conformances that they need to clear. I also take tag orders for anybody. You can just call in and I'll take care of that for you. And I want to say probably my favorite part of my role is really just that interaction with the clients.
Awesome. So actually, I here recently, you've kind of transitioned into what we call our regional CVS. So can you talk about what states are included in that region?
So that'd be Kansas, Nebraska, South Dakota, Missouri, and Iowa.
That's so neat. So if anybody's a producer in that area, now they have a face to the name for Christine, so that's great. Christine, kind of talking about, you get to talk to producers quite a bit. So what are some common things that you hear from producers in your role as a regional CVS?
Probably a few. We get a lot of questions on tag orders quite often. But one thing that I like to encourage producers is, yeah, you can take your or give your tag order anytime. Just want to try to at least put that at least 2 weeks out before you actually need your tags, just to give you a little leeway for shipment and all. Probably another common question during our busy season is like how soon we can we perform an audit. And those, I want to say we usually try to book out at least a couple weeks out, but we can also rush through audits as we need. We can always flip our schedule around to make sure our client's taken care of.
Yeah, flexibility, I think, has been key with producers that call in and say they need an audit next week, and making doing our best to make sure we can cater to them any way we can. So that's awesome. So transitioning back to kind of more about you, what is something you're most proud of, or it could be more than one thing. What does that look like for you?
For me, probably say family and where I grew up. I think my mom and dad did a great job raising me and my brother and putting up with us. And even though I love Colorado, always, wanted to move out here as a kid, I wouldn't change, growing up in Kansas for anything. Just great people out there, and I wouldn't change that for the world.
I may be a little bit partial to that, but I can agree to that statement very much. And then kind of transitioning into my next kind of personal question, when you're not working all the time, just kidding, I know we don't work all the time. It feels like, I'm sure we work all the time. What do you like to do in your spare time?
So probably the main thing would be training with my dog Sniper. So we compete in Schutzhund, in our club, local club here out of Elizabeth, Colorado, holds trials throughout the year. Other than that, really love to go horseback riding, love taking trails, love to hike, and really like to shoot for some of the more challenging hikes like our 14ers out here in Colorado.
Way to go with the hiking. I'm definitely not that active, so that is pretty neat. And you know, it's yeah, I didn't know about your training with your dog, so that's really interesting. Actually, really awesome, kind of neat thing to talk about. Awesome. Well, Christine, those were all the questions that I had. Do you have anything else that we maybe didn't touch on, or anything you'd like to add?
That's pretty much it. But, if anybody has any questions, feel free. You can call in anytime. I'm more than happy to help with you.
Awesome. Well, Christine hit the nail on the head there. We have a great team, a great CVS team, and Christine included. That if you are a current producer of ours and you have any questions or concerns, obviously, if you're in Christine's region, you can definitely reach out to her or talk to anybody on our CVS team. If you're new to verification, like Christine said, give us a call. You can reach us at 303-895-3002, or you can visit our website at imiglobal.com. There is so much information on there for somebody who is inquiring or wants to learn more about the programs and services that we provide. And then we can hook you up with a CVS like Christine to help get that process started. So thank you, Christine, so much for taking time to chat with me today. And we will talk to you all later.
Good. See you all.